Zala Zala Geparine, Zala Zala Geparine.
This one they go, whoa, baby, make you know they talk chow. Hope say that you go drop me your number, cause I know they feel they show they pop, but they wonder. Hey, now your back a boom boom, you they conquer. Look, see I know they get no younger, so I they want friendship where be longer. Weak me today, tomorrow I go be stronger. Girl, I they want
Chocolate Doll. Any of you remember the lead singer of Chocolate Doll? I remember back from my raving days in the year 2000. Nene, who was with the architect. She's got some fans in here tonight. So therefore, let me introduce to you Chocolate Doll.
I'm just here to say a few words in support to this event. I'll just tell the story briefly. You know what I mean? Like growing up in Britain when I was younger, because there used to be so much charity adverts on TV with flies crawling over people's faces, that was the representation of Africa. So a lot of people in the beginning were ashamed to say that they were African. You know what I mean? Because people used to get teased, get called all kinds of names. But I'm just so proud that today there's so many prominent Africans that has made everybody proud and has brought African people to the forefront. Right? So make some noise for them. You know what I mean? Now, it's kind of like it's the other way around. Because people who are not African are lying and I say, I'm half African, I'm quarter African, I'm quarter Nigerian, I'm quarter Ghanaian. I mean, people are lying now the other way around. So it's a great look. And also I'd just like to say, give a big shout out to the organizers of this event. These are the kind of events that we need in order for people to recognize the origin of where all this successful music has come from. So a round of applause for the organizers, definitely, man. As I said, I'm just here to say some words in support of the event. I'm very proud of what Africans and non-Africans are doing to push the music, and hopefully contemporary African music will be the new reggae of the world. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, and also a very legendary African artist of a group called Ossie Bissa passed away yesterday. His name was Mac Tonto. I'd like you to give a big round of applause to all of the commitments and all of the things he had done for the African music scene. Thank you. Please.
Here with Sway. How are you? Right? Yeah.
I'm good, brother. How are you, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah, man. It's I heard that they're trying to bring the the African scene back to the UK. You know, or bring it to the UK for the first time. Actually, like, how are you feeling about that?
I think it's a great look. I think African music has influenced music all around the world for so long. It's about time that it gets more recognition, more award shows that are specifically aimed towards African artists. I think it's definitely going to work. Reason being that African music has always been big and there's always been a market for it. But a lot of African artists have been rapping and singing in their own dialects, which means they're only limited to the territories that they're living in. Now people are starting to merge the English language, the French language, the German language, and are starting to be a lot more wide spoken, which is in turn going to help people to propel out into the market of the world.
Yeah, well known in the UK, like, I don't know, have you actually tried to, collaborate with any African artists?
Collaborated with loads of African artists, man. We've done so much great things over in Ghana, Malawi, Nigeria, like, what I mean? It's crazy over there, man. In fact, I would say, the level of acknowledgement that I get in the UK is still comparable to the acknowledgement I get at Africa. That's good. I'll definitely be at the African Music Awards, man. In terms of my role at the award show, we'll see what happens there, but I think I'm nominated for one, so, you know, we'll see what happens.
You're nominated for one, yeah?
I think so, you know what I mean?
Which one is that?
I don't even know. That's why I said okay. I think, you know what I mean? But I was told that I was...
Consider taking your music to the African market one day to, you know...
Definitely, we're already in there, man. We're already in there, man. I've collaborated with people such as Two-Face, I've collaborated with Samini. Yeah. I mean, I've got records with so many different African artists, man. Like, people don't even know I'm from the UK when I get to Ghana because I represent Ghanaians so hard, you know what I mean? Okay.
Yeah. Therefore, we're going to move on to an artist that you may not know that well, you may not have heard of, but is a huge talent on the African scene. So please, if we can have a little bit of respect for him and really listen to what they have to offer this evening. So please give a round of applause to Atunga Zimba.
Good evening, ladies and brothers. Instead of talking too much, let's go on for the music.